God damn it, people. Do not throw those freaking high kicks. They are spectacular. They may end up in a knockout. Some of them quite impressive. But it is not worth the risk. Folks, welcome to a Modern Survivalist channel. If you want to learn more about preparedness and survival, definitely the right place. Subscribe right now and the button right there. If you want to learn even more, you have my books, Street Survival Skills and Surviving the Economic Collapse. You have them in Amazon, down there in the description of the video. In this book, where I explain, basically, do not throw. It's literally what I say here is don't throw those freaking high kicks. Don't do it. Just don't do it. Why? Because it is not worth the risk. Go with anything that is, for middle or low kicks. Literally what I wrote here. Kicks require a frequent training, and even then stick to low kick under the waist. Kick to the head can deliver an instant KO, but the risk of falling and getting the leg caught is too high to risk it in a street fight. Kicks should be quick and powerful. A sweep kick that drops a person may end up in a fight if the opponent hurts himself when he drops on the pavement or floor, hard surfaces, rather than a matte or rubberized floor, which is what you have here right now. Guys, this is UFC 323. This is Alejandro Pantoja, who is a fantastic fighter. Actually, one of the most complete fighters, pound for pound. I mean, the guy is very, very good. But, just it is stupid. He landed the damn kick. He did land the kick, right? Boom. There, right in the freaking back of the head. That could have knocked out the guy. But it didn't. Just didn't do it. And his legs stay there. Now what happens is you push the guy. You hold the leg. You make sure he falls in the worst possible way. And that's what ends up happening. He holds it, he pushes him, and dislocates his shoulder. I think his elbow actually is the one that got dislocated. And I think he broke something as well. Anyway, just a terrible... Yes, I know. Oh, but I saw this. Yes. And it can be quite spectacular. Islam Makhachev knocked out Volkanovski with a head kick, right? And that's just, there's guys that specialize. If the guy is tall, lean, thin, fast, very good kicker, sure. Yes, that's certainly a thing. In spite of that, head kicks, especially in street fights, especially in so just don't. It is not worth it. Look, in this case, these guys are professionals, and they're fighting in an octagon that is prepared to absorb that impact as much as possible. Imagine if this happens on the sidewalk. It would skyrocket the amount of injuries of people falling from this sort of stuff. It happens all the time. It is fairly common. Now, I will admit that yes, as I said before, guys that specialize and throw a lot of high kicks. Yes, but also notice the differences of height. If you're a very tall guy and you're kicking a shorter guy, well, that's probably maybe not so much of a high kick for you at all. You're kicking on the shorter guy. Maybe that's more like a midsection kind of kick. It's not gonna be that much of a low kick, right? Kicking legs, but it may not be that much of a stretch or that much of a danger for you. If you're very tall and the other guy is very short, you have an advantage there. Now, on guys that are of the same height and you're going for the head, that puts you in this exact same position. It puts you in the position of someone catches you, pushes you and holds you at the same time. You fall and you cannot even twist because he's like holding you from the leg like a damn piñata, and you go down in the worst possible way. Do not risk the damn high kick. Ilia Topuria, champion at 145, 155. I don't know if you knew this, that the guy has not, a double champion, he has not thrown a single high kick. I don't even think he ever kicked on the midsection. Merab, right, that lost, poor Merab that lost it. Okay, he got a couple of very solid kicks to the midsection. He felt those. I think he was like being kicked in the damn liver or kidney. It was clearly very, very painful. But mid, not high, not going for the head. That is just not worth the risk, right? Ilia Topuria hasn't thrown a single high kick in his entire career. I don't even think he ever kicked the midsection. It's been all, well, he specializes in boxing, so that makes sense, and all low kicks. Low kicks, he uses those all the freaking time, with very, very effectively so. kicking the legs very hard a lot, and he was even dropped by a leg kick earlier in his career at fighting at 155. But it's just for the guy, and then the guy that kicked him in the head got knocked out. But the point is, and this was a very tall guy. It was a very tall 155er when he was barely making the weight for that. He was going up a weight class. So a very tall guy kicking the shorter guy. Yeah, that's a little bit less dangerous. But in general, avoid the freaking high kick. Okay? See you next time.